Warning, all the statements in this video are speculative. I do not have any definitive proof to back up any of the claims. However, all the events that are mentioned in this video have in fact happened. So take this video purely as a theory. Well. My man cannot catch a break. He has been tossing around like a rag doll, I swear. And before any of you guys comment, bro, you really want those views? Stop milking them. Yeah. We know your mom wanted those views when she filmed. Just as a disclaimer, this is not my story. Someone messaged me via email and told me some pretty interesting claims, followed up with a story. Now, I can't prove any of these person's claims, but what has happened to him are proven with the info he has compiled and gave me. Again, all the claims he says does not have any solid evidence to back it up. The only reason I'm doing this video is that his story is very unfortunate and his claims do have some solid reasons and explanations. Are they in fact facts? Well, you're gonna have to find out. Now, before I get into the mysterious email I was sent, let me start by explaining who the infamous Rare Candy is. By looking at their website, they call themselves Rare Candy is a marketplace platform that allows collectors and fans to purchase trading cards that are 100% authentic. Well, I sure hope they are. Curated by leading influencers in the space. Now, I tried figuring out when the company was so-called founded. I sadly couldn't find any information about that. Maybe I'm just dumb. Please prove me wrong. Again, I could be completely dumb. I couldn't find a single article, a single Wikipedia page that suggests the exact year they were actually made or founded. It was just very vague. But I did find out that Leonhart has been making videos 4 years ago before he founded. So does that mean Leonhart wasn't the one who founded the company? I don't know. But to be also fair, there isn't even a statement that would suggest Leonhart did in fact make the company to begin with. Most likely just bought the company or bought the shares of it and took ownership. He's probably one of the owners of the company. He probably has a percentage, maybe 20%, 33%. Now, Rare Candy is very infamous past when it comes with mystery boxes. To put it simply, they do not put good things in there. And if they do, it's very rare. After he pretty much promoted the company as is, started to get a lot of hate because it's bad enough you already have a company that doesn't give you anything good. But once you put a high-profile influencer at the front of it all, it looks horrible for that influencer. Kind of common sense. Now, I know what you're thinking. This video isn't really about Leonhart, but more or less about Rare Candy, right? His website, his baby, his Google Gaga, right? Well, yeah. However, Leonhart does become important with one of the claims this mysterious person said in his email. Let's start from the very beginning. Hello, YouTubers. I am an avid fan and CEO of a national brand. I was recently curious when I would receive my card, a $4,000 Gyarados Gold Star that I won fair and square on Rare Candy website auctions. It was very apparent that they had shills to bid over their items to bring up the value. They also had items going less than eBay. What did I do during chat? Number 1, I asked to cancel mistaken bid after the purchase of my other. Number 2, mentioned Leonhart is not the owner of Rare Candy per the group conversation. Number 3, mentioned that there seemed to be a value difference from eBay and many cars going up in price. Now, before we get into the rest of the email, let's start with one of his claims, shill bidding. If you don't know what shill bidding is, it's this. The deliberate placing bids on the seller's behalf to artificially drive up the price of his auctioned items. Shill bidding has been known to occur in auctions of high-value items like arts and antiques, with bidders' valuations differ and the seller's payout from fraud is high. So in other words, this person is claiming that Rare Candy is bidding on their own items so they don't sell for cheap, which is a very big claim since, well, that's pretty illegal. The thing is, auction houses often are accused of shill bidding. However, most of the time, the auction houses are merely just a third-party provider for the actual seller, and most likely, the auction house are not responsible. The thing is with this, Rare Candy is in possession of all these items. They are not a third-party website like eBay. So that just begs the question, is there any proof that they are indeed shilling bids? Well, let's look at the rest of the email and look at the rest of his claims. Number 1, they are shilling bids on all lots. Number 2, they are pretending that Leonhart has ownership in Rare Candy. He does not. Number 3, they are not fulfilling legitimate orders. They did not contact me at all during the event until weeks later when I questioned when my product would be. Number 4, they ship light packs and charge heavy prices on their website to fool you. This has to stop. We need the community to intervene. See below. Feel free to use any of the email to show the public what they are doing. I received a discount on this card I bought. This is why they will not give it to me. He then proceeds me to show this email he had received. Hello, due to your behavior during the live stream, we have now banned you from using our platform. If you have any questions or would like to appeal this decision, we can discuss it at a later date. Then he responds with, I did not get an invoice for my collectible I won on your website. PokeDragon, please tell me what's going on. We are YouTubers and we will take action by telling the public about this experience. Alright, there's a lot to unpack already in this email. First, it seems that they straight up banned this dude on their website, and he didn't even get an invoice for the card he won. It's suspected as because he got it for a cheap price and he got it for a discounted price. And it seems like they didn't like when he said Leonhart didn't own the company. For me, I find it a little suspicious myself why they would ban him from the website and why he didn't even get the card that he fairly won. Because I'll be honest, any person or any platform would take the money in a heartbeat. Come on, at least fulfill the order. Then you could ban the dude. At least give him the card. I don't care how bad the person is. If I'm getting $3 grand, I'm sending that card right away, no matter how douchey that buyer is. So does this mean they got scared and decided to ban the dude because he seemed to know too much? I personally wouldn't write that off as a possibility. But also this could mean that they don't like how he was asking too many things and saying too many stuff. For me, I think it's the company's responsibility to be as accommodating as possible. You just don't ban someone off your website just because he said a couple stuff. You really need a crazy legitimate reason to do so. Either way, if this guy was right or wrong, it seems that they don't really have good customer service. Or it could have been one bad employee and that decided to ban him. He also follows up by saying, I seen a bot account with them randomly bid on things that have no bids so that all items appear to have been sold. I'm 100% certain. If this is what is happening, it ruins their integrity in general from my point of view. They also don't enforce people to pay. You can sign up and buy any items under 7,000 give or take, meaning most items can be random people, or the company buying and not paying with no consequences, aka shilling bids. I bought many packs from them. All of them were light packs. Not one was heavy. BS, right? This had me thinking actually, and when I went to their website, I found something kind of concerning. You don't see how many bids there are, and you don't see any buyer ID. So all the buyer IDs can be in fact anonymous people, hence why he suggested it could be Rare Candy themselves shilling the bids. It's completely going in blind, which I personally think is not a good thing. Take eBay for example. You can see directly how many bids there are and how many different people are bidding as well, and the buyer ID of course. And you can see all the auctions they have bid on to make sure it's not just some new account that just bid on one particular listing. That would take suspicion as shill bidding. The Rare Candy website as a whole does seem a little sketchy. Do they shill bids? I'm not too sure, but it's definitely a possibility. Are they sending out light packs? Well, there isn't any definitive proof that they are doing that, but it's something both Leonhart and Rare Candy have been accused of quite a lot. See, for me, this is a very tough opinion to give. I cannot confirm or deny any of these claims. There's just not enough proof. However, just as a piece of advice for me, Rare Candy is definitely not a better place than eBay. eBay is way more protected, and I'm just not sure how I feel about Rare Candy as a whole, and how everything seems very, very vague when you want to buy a product or bid on it, and how it isn't very transparent. In the end, only time will tell. And if you have any information about this situation, or you are involved with Rare Candy yourself, feel free to message me on Instagram or Discord. Also, again, make sure you join my Discord. It's a very awesome place to hang out, and yeah, you don't want to miss out. So yeah, hope everyone has an amazing day, and I'll see you later, weebs.